besties, it's your girl Jenny and Ollie. Ollie is gonna be in my whole video because he decided to nap in there. I had to update my spring closet, so I just went on a shopping spree and I just thought I'd show you guys what exactly I bought. So I bought some stuff from Oakenford, Everlane, and Aritzia, but I also have some pieces from With Jean, Lulu's, and Bow. So without further ado, I'm about to show you what's new in my closet for the spring. Let's try it on. Oh, you're gonna stay here the whole time? It's okay if you do. Everybody loves you. So the first piece from Oakenford I want to show you is this button-up top. I feel like it's super trendy, especially this spring, to have an oversized button top. Everything oversized I feel like is super in. But what this shirt feels like though, it feels like premium bed sheets. And I love the material of it because it's not like a super thin fabric, but it is like pretty thin enough and airy that it's gonna be perfect for the spring and the summer. I feel like this is just super versatile to like layer with everything, and because it is a cream colored look, it's gonna go with everything. So I'm gonna have this for a long time in my closet. I felt like these bed sheets from Parachute, and this is kind of what it feels like, almost like linen. Next on our list we have this white top. I actually got this a couple of months ago, so it is a little bit thicker fabric than all the other pieces, but I have to say it's not as thick because of the open buttons right here. I feel like it does give this a super edgy look instead of like the classic princessy look, and I feel like it just gives you a little bit of a twist, and it's super versatile to wear. It's like thin enough to wear in the spring, so it's gonna be one of my top choices for Oakenford, and you can even wear it in the winter because that's when I bought it. Next we have the silk skirt from Oakenford. I love the silk skirt, but at first I really thought the silk skirt was like kind of big on me. I'm not sure if it's actual silk, might be like a slip skirt, but everything is gonna be in the description box down below. I love this piece because it is a little bit of a low-rise skirt, so it kind of gives you like that Y2K 90s look if you're looking for that, but it does give you like a different look than some of my other slip skirts, so I love it, and it's a classic block piece, so it's gonna go well with everything. Next we have our trench coat. I actually didn't know that trench coats were also a thing for the spring. I thought they were just a fall thing, but moving on, I love this trench coat. You can button it, but it definitely ends up looking more like a fall piece, so I go ahead and just tie it in the back, and it just looks super nice, and it just makes you look elegant. Because it's springtime, I feel like the weather goes back and forth, hot and cold. You can just wear like a dress and then put your trench coat over it at night, and it just looks super elegant. But I've been wearing it with a lot of pants, and I feel like it's just such a versatile look, and this teddy bear color is just like a classic staple to have in your wardrobe. And let me just say, Oakenford pieces are just super high quality, but their prices are almost at like Zara's level, so I feel like these clothes are super worth the money because I don't know, I feel like I really like the quality of it. Moving on to our next Oakenford piece. I bought this the same time as I bought my white shirt with the buttons. This cardigan is more from the winter time, but I did want to share this with you because although it is a little bit thicker, I feel like it does go along with like that spring aesthetic that you might be looking for. And then the last piece from Oakenford is this romper. This sage color is just super trendy, and it's gonna be in this whole time in the spring. Sage, the mints. Basically, we're taking the darker greens and hunters from the winter and moving into a lighter green shade like sage and mints. I do really like this romper though because it is longer than a traditional romper cut, because all the other rompers I've been accustomed to have been like kind of right on my booty, and I feel like this just gives me a little bit more coverage, and that's what I was looking for. But I do have to say, I think I have to get a smaller size because this ended up being a little bit big on me. I usually end up getting like whatever the model is wearing on the side because I feel like my measurements line up with that. This one is a medium because the model was wearing it, but I feel like it's a little big on me, especially on like the top area, so I do need a size small. Other than that, I really like this romper, and if anything, I could just wear something on top and you can't even tell that it looks big. And by the way, if you guys are wondering about what size I got for each of them, usually I get a size small in everything at Oakenford. This romper just happened to be size medium on the girl, so I ended up doing that. Yeah, I'm a size small in all of my Oakenford fits. Moving on to Everlane. This is our first piece I want to talk about. If you guys can see, I literally got two of the same tank tops just because I feel like Everlane has such classic pieces pieces, and this gray was just super cute and a little bit more ashier, and I think it's called the burnt heather gray on their side, but I just really like the gray tone, so I ended up purchasing it with the white one. The white one, I already got makeup on it, but you know, it's not a big deal because we got the tight pant. I feel like these tank tops are gonna be super versatile in the spring because it's just a closet staple. I feel like I just needed some nicer tank tops to elevate my look. This year, I'm trying to get my grown-up look down, and that means just having nicer, elegant pieces and basics that are more high quality. I feel like last year, multiple seasons with my basics, I think it's more of an investment piece to getting like nicer quality clothes rather than like buying something from Shein, because like all the cheaper stuff is not gonna last you. So in the long run, you end up like saving more money just because you don't have to repurchase these things again. I really like these Everlane pants because they're super oversized and go with like the trouser look that everyone is searching for in the spring. But I do have to say this is a size 2 and I do think I need to size down 1, but I'm gonna go look at the actual store to see whether I fit a 0 or 2, because a 0 might be a little bit too tight, but we'll see because it is a very oversized look. I'm gonna show you a different trouser from Aritzia that I got, and that one fits super well, but this one, it is a little bit baggy, especially on the sides, but I feel like the look looks so good. I definitely am gonna be wearing these pants for a long time. The quality of this is super nice and it's thin enough to wear in the spring, so it's just gonna be a perfect black trouser if you're looking for that. Moving on to this little cardigan that we have from Everlane. This cardigan is just like super thin, made out of cashmere and very good quality. And cardigans, especially in the spring and summer, really come back, especially if you have like thin cardigans. I feel like they're just super cute to layer over your tank tops. And I don't know about you guys, but I do get pretty cold outside all the time, so just having a cardigan that I could slip in and out really helps me, and you end up looking cute along the way, so why not? Next, we have our final piece from Everlane, which are these green sweats. And like I said, I'm just so obsessed with this sage minty color. I ended up getting a sweat set. This one, I really like it because it is a little bit higher on my waist, so it does feel a little bit large, like the trousers, but I have to say I really like the way it flares on my legs. You know, I can just wear sneakers that are a little bit higher, but I definitely think if you want to have like a fitted sweat look, just go down a size. But I do feel like Everlane stuff is a little bit bigger. Sometimes I wear a X small. You know, I got a small just to see how it works. And I really like the oversized fit. So again, if you guys don't like the oversized fit, just go down in the size on these pants. Moving on to Aritzia, everyone's favorite Aritzia. So these are the gray trousers that I got from Aritzia. So I got this in the size 0 from a recommendation from my friends. They were saying that 2 is gonna be super big on me. But these are the infamous Effortless Pants from Aritzia, and they are just super comfortable. And I have to say, if you want to pick from Everlane or Aritzia, this Aritzia one is a different fabric from the Everlane one. I feel like the Everlane one is more of a cotton feel. Okay, it says polyester, but it feels more like the breezy spring skirts that people used to wear back in the day. These pants are super billowy and they're gonna be perfect for the spring. And I love this gray color. I feel like gray is also super in for the spring. But this gray is a little bit different than the traditional gray like my sofa. So I felt like it would be a very interesting pants to have in my collection. So I really like the fact that I got this. But I do feel like I'm gonna end up getting more of these Effortless pants because I am literally obsessed with these pants. I wear them all the time. And next we have the slip dress from Aritzia. I've been wearing this dress so often. It's just such a perfect and classy dress to have for the spring and summer. I love this little taupey look. It gives you a different vibe than like the traditional black slip dress, and I feel like it's just gonna be a very essential to have in your closet. I really like this dress. I'm gonna keep wearing it. Like the Effortless pants, I might end up going to get different colors in these because I really like it. So next I have some pieces from With Jean. They're supposed to be known as like a Y2K brand. So I was actually shopping for some Coachella outfits, but I ended up just getting like really dark black pieces. They're gonna be good basics because I was like, these are a little bit expensive to buy for Coachella. They're not that expensive to add in your closet as like a good piece, and I wanted to test them out anyways. So these are some of the pieces I got from With Jean. They're super popular within like the TikTok community, so yeah. So I got this black shirt. It's a little bit different because there's like an inseam right here, and I just thought it looked like a corset piece, super cute. cute. I really like the fit of it. I don't know honestly if it's worth $70 for this t-shirt, because with the $70 I might just go get like a kid's shirt instead, and I feel like that's more worth your money. And then next we have this little black set from with jean as well. It's gonna be super perfect for Coachella, but I can also wear it on like any pool day just because it's not too flashy. I feel like it's just gonna be such a good piece to have in summertime as well. I really feel like I should have gotten this whole set in size small instead of size X small. I just never know, especially with new brands around. I do feel like it is a little bit tighter on me, and I wish I just kind of got a size small instead. Moving on, we have only a couple of pieces left. So from Lulu's, I have this white bodysuit. It's a whole bodysuit, but it's pretty comfortable because I thought it was gonna be one of those like over ones that have a lot of straps on it, but it's just one little thing here to put on. I ended up getting these from a gifting suite event courtesy of Be Social. All the links are gonna be down below and like where I got them from. But this one I got in a size X small. The person who was helping me was telling me that this kind of runs bigger, so especially if you have like a smaller frame like I do, I would recommend just sizing down on this. But super excited about this bodysuit. It's gonna be cute at Coachella, but it's also gonna, you know, be a good piece just to have in your wardrobe, especially if you want more of an edgier bodysuit. You can pull this out. Next, we have this white skirt from Lulu's. I feel like I never wear maxi dresses or maxi skirts like this. I really like that it has like a little slit in it. It makes it a little different, and because it feels super comfy, I felt like I can wear this throughout the whole summer at the beach, just Labor Day, just everything, because it just gives you a super elegant but bohemian look. And because of the fabric right here, it's a bit of like a tulle fabric, it's gonna look cute. I got this in a size small, so if you guys want this, get that. Then we have this little lime green silk shirt from Lulu's. I really like it because it's super billowy and the color is super fun. Back is super open and breezy. I do have to say though, I wish this top wasn't as like longer this way, because I kind of want my tops here more like this, just because I feel like it makes me look bigger. But I feel like it is good to hide like your food belly, so I might be using it for that. And it's just a super fun color. Got this in the size small as well. Coming up on our final pieces, we have our last pieces from Bohm. They actually sent some of these pieces to me, and I'm really so thankful that I get these opportunities to share my clothing collection with you guys and all that. But this one is a new company that I've never tried from, so I was really excited to try their stuff. But I really like this little black slip dress that I got from them. I feel like it is a little bit big on my chest area, but then if I wear a bra, it's totally fine. It fits super well. The quality is almost like the Aritzia one, but I really like the fact the strap is super adjustable, especially for people who have like small shoulders like me. I feel like finding dresses is sometimes really hard because my shoulders can't even handle a size 0 sometimes, even though like my waist down is a size 2. So I really like the fact that they made this an adjustable strap. Anyways, I like the fit and length of this dress. I really like that it's not too long. It gives you a nice elegant look without looking like a stage dress. So like that's the thing with some black dresses, it kind of gives you like an orchestra look sometimes. Next, we have this pink floral dress. I didn't iron this, but I did wear it a couple times in my other videos and photos. But this pink dress is probably not my favorite because it is a little bit see-through and light, but I do see myself wearing this, you know, just like out and about. It gives you like a princessy cottagecore vibe, but definitely not one of my favorites in this collection. But going into my favorite from them is this sweatshirt. Little crew neck. This tennis look has been popular for the last couple seasons. I got this in a size medium, but I really like the sweater because it's super soft. It has like a fleece material, and usually this fleece is just underneath the sweater, but then they have it literally everywhere, and I love it so much. This print is cute. It'll go with anything. This color is to die for. You definitely know I'm going to be wearing that a lot in the spring. Anyways, this has been all the new clothes in my closet for the spring. I have a couple more pieces coming in, and I really want to share how I'm making a capsule closet for all the essentials and all that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video on all of my new pieces for the spring. My closet is just filling up, but I really like making these videos on the trendy and the wardrobe basics basics and some of my favorite brands to shop from. Also, all of the direct links as well as my measurements, all the sizes, the colors are gonna be available in the description box down below. And let me know which piece was your favorite. I definitely do have to say I feel like this and the Effortless Aritzia pants were my favorite. And yeah, make sure to subscribe to this channel and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!